What's up, everybody? Yours truly, Mesha Hamilton, on this edition of the Gospel Rollas Report, where we keep you plugged in to the latest in Christian entertainment and news.
Sometimes I lay under the moon, I thank God I'm breathing. Then I pray you'll take me soon, cause I'm here for a reason.
Sometimes in my tears I drown,
but
I never let it get me down.
Get me down.
So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because
all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars. Us children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, I pray.
When you first heard about the incident with Jussie, what was your initial reaction?
My initial reaction was sadness.
I'm sure everybody is heard about the Jussie Smollett story. The actor and singer was brutally attacked while in Chicago hanging out one late night or early morning by two guys. One of the attackers also had a noose and tried to place a noose around his neck, while the other attacker tried to pour bleach on him. However, here's a comment from Michael Eric Dyson that I'm still trying to figure out.
Good evening, my brothers and sisters. Regarding this Jussie Smollett grave injustice, if you are outraged by what happened to him, and yet you return to a religious body that practices conversion therapy to try to get gay people to convert to being straight, you're part of the problem. If you're part of a religious community that says we love the sinner but hate the sin, you are part of the problem. If you see essentially gay people, lesbian, transgender, bisexual, queer, and other people as somehow fatally flawed at birth, that they have a spiritual deficit that must be overcome by religious intervention, you are part of the problem. Do not make God co-sign your bigotry. God is not here to reinforce your homophobia, but to set all souls free. Either God made everybody or God made nobody. God is the author of life, beautiful and powerful as it is. Stop the homophobia, stop the hatred.
So I was a little taken back by this comment. My first thought is to really try to gain understanding. I understood the passion about the attack. However, I still believe that based on the attack and the facts about the attack was geared towards any black person. Jussie Smollett just happened to be the black person who is gay. That's what I believe. The very first comment he made, I agreed with. If we go to a congregation every Sunday and we practice conversion therapy, where we literally take in someone who's living a gay or lesbian lifestyle and we try to convert them, we all know that God is a loving God. And so if you are truly walking like Christ, he didn't separate himself from sinners. He caught the woman at the well. The woman at the well was caught in the act of sin. When she was caught in the act of sin, which was having sex with a man that was not her husband, they brought her to Jesus and they wanted Jesus to crucify her or to execute her, to punish her. As a follower of Jesus, I'm looking at how he handled the situation. He basically says that ye without sin cast the first stone. So literally that's saying that if anybody out here has not done something wrong, you throw the first stone. Nobody could throw the first stone at her because everybody, we all fall short. Now, as a believer, you should never be ostracized. You should never be victimized by your choices, especially if that's what you want to do. The best thing we can do is love you through it. That's what everybody's looking for. Most important conversation is, as black people, the fact that we're dealing with this in 2019 is an issue. That's the conversation we need to have.
Y'all, it's not politically correct to say it anymore, but I'm going to say it. There is still only one way to have a relationship with God. and that is through Jesus Christ. And those that are skeptical of our faith often say, how could a God who is so good give all these different people from different walks of life and different backgrounds only one way? If he's so good, how could he give us one way? That's a good question, but it ain't the right question. The right question is, how could a God who is so holy give us any way to have a relationship with him?
Well, that's our Gospel Roller Report. I hope you've enjoyed our show. Please like this video, share this video, and leave us a comment. We need to keep the conversation going. And of course, remember, it's not religion, it's relationship. Now that's gospel. And of course, leaving on a high note, check out this video from Celis Hamilton, Fire and Wood.
Rosa.
Burn one for me real quick. You must not know me, no, we is not homies. I wish that you would. Ha 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 ha. I need some more friends I can burn it with. You must not know me, no, we is not homies. I wish that you would. Ha 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 ha. I need some more friends I can burn it with. It sound like my cup when it overflow. When I'm high like Ali off that rope of dope. When I bob and I weave, you reap what you sow. You got big off your lies, you Pinocchio. Used to borrow the Honda from mama, had all kind of problems. It got me where I need to go. Used to want that white phantom, that Holy Ghost. Till one day I caught word from that Holy Ghost. Ha 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 ha. You think you flaw? All cause you puffin' cigars and pushing them cars. Who gave you that influence? TV and media, that influence. This that fire, that's all cause I want that fire to